Hello everyone, it's Gigi from Inner Feather Tarot. Welcome to the Daily Whisper. Let's do a collective reading today. Let's get right into it. Deck has been pre-shuffled. Let's do a quick cutting here. And let's get right into it. Let's see what Spirit has in store for the collective today. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? Initial energies. Family issues. Talk to me and make a life with me. Ooh, nice initial energies here. Let's see what we can clarify these initial energies with. A little bit of oracle messages here. Spirit, please clarify these family issues for us. Please clarify family issues for us. I feel codependent. I'm afraid of you. And I remember you. So it seems like somebody's dealing with some family issues right now. They've been devoting time to resolving family issues. And there's been, maybe they're not devoting as much time to you, to the relationship, or maybe you've been in separation, right? Because you're saying, I remember you. They just want you to know that they haven't, even though you might not be speaking with each other or seeing each other or being as close as you used to be, they still have you on their mind all the time. They are afraid that you might not stick through this with them, that you might be feeling in a way that like they don't care and that might cause you to walk away, but that's not the case. They want you to know that they still think about you. They still, you're still on their mind, very much so. And they feel codependent right now. They, the family issues they're dealing with could be because of some codependency. Maybe they have to provide to their family. Perhaps they have children. They have, an ex that they have to support or something like that. And so they're in a bit of a codependent pattern right now as they deal with these family issues. Talk to me. Let's clarify the talk to me, Spirit. I am lost. Talk to me, clarified by talk to me. It's kind of the universe saying, it's what I just told you. And I'm scared. So, yeah, it seems, again, this for me speaks to more separation or maybe some space between you and your person. And they are scared. They are scared that you might not understand why it is that they need this space right now, why it is that they are not devoting as much time to the connection right now. And they're afraid of losing you. They want to hear from you. They want you to tell them how you feel, what is going through your mind. The silence is really kind of creating some anxiety for them. And they really want contact right now. They want you to tell them what is going through your mind. They feel like, that they feel lost right now. They feel that you might walk away. If you haven't yet, that you might walk away at any point in time. Make a life with me. And this is a beautiful message. A message of love, right? I can fly. Why did you do this? You make me feel alive. So clearly this person has a lot of love for you. They see you as the person they want to make a life with. They want to, be with for, for the future. They feel, you make them feel loved and nurtured and so good. I can fly. They feel that when they are with you, things are great. Everything in life works out, right? I can fly. You make me feel alive. You're a spark in their life, right? They might be going through a dark period, just going through family issues right now. But when they think about you, when they see themselves with you or making a life with you, they feel alive. And it says, why did you do this? For me, that means that you either walked away or they had to walk away. And perhaps it's because there wasn't clarity on them having to devote time to deal with these family issues. But they're confused as to why something was done. It could have been that you walked away, or that you kind of removed yourself a little bit, you guarded yourself a little bit because you don't understand what's happening. Or it could be that, they're just saying, why did you do this to me? Why are you, why did you make me fall in love with you? Maybe this is a person who wasn't planning on falling in love, was guarding themselves from love, and you just totally opened them up, made them fall in love with you. Let's clarify this further with some tarot here. As I said, all decks have been pre-shuffled, so it's just a matter of cutting them and having Spirit guide us through some of the messages that we need to receive. So Spirit, let's clarify these family issues and this codependency here. What does the collective need to know? What's happening with the collective and their person? Wow, just a ton of cards kind of just popped out. Too many cards, Spirit. Spirit, cause those family issues here. Give us some clarity. Four of Cups, Sun, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person is removing, or they have stepped back from love for now. They're definitely dealing with family issues. They do see the collective as this beautiful feminine energy, somebody they can make a family with, somebody who is empowered, very, very put together, somebody who really is worth everything for them, somebody who makes them happy, right? But they are unable to give love in a way that the collective deserves and with the collective wants right now, because they are really dealing with these family issues. And as I said, they are afraid that the collective may not stick around much longer. And you could have perhaps even just walked away already, but there was a lot of waiting around, a lot of not taking the love that you were offering to this person. Not because they didn't want to, because they couldn't take it at that time, right? They were dealing with other things that required their attention. But it felt that they were despondent, that they weren't really interested in your love. And it couldn't be further from the truth. It was just that they were dealing, or could still be dealing, with some family matters that they have to devote time to. On the Talk to Me, they are coming with a message. They are, they can't bear the fact that you might not be speaking right now, or if you are speaking, it's not really conversations like you used to have. It's maybe just some superficial conversations, maybe not very consistent. And they are coming to talk to you. They are coming to try to open up the lines of communication, to try to bring a message of stability. They have been working on their stability. They are feeling a little better than they were before in terms of being more stable, being able to be a provider to you. And they've been manifesting. They've been manifesting you receiving their communication with an open mind, with an open heart. But they are coming. They are coming to communicate and to bring an offer of abundance. Perhaps maybe even talk a little bit about how do we move forward from now? How do we make things better? How do we pick up where we left off? And they are a little worried. They're manifesting that you will be open-minded, and you will be open to receiving that communication and to hearing them out, right? On a Make a Life with Me, they have shed a lot of illusions. This is a person who seems to me that in the past they saw financial stability, maybe their career, money. They saw that as the most important things in their lives, their ultimate goal in life. And that was all an illusion, which they are shedding right now. Because they really devoted time, and in their mind, all that mattered at some point in time was work, 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 career, some sort of financial status. There wasn't balance in the relationship with you. They didn't really give you what you deserved, right? And there were trust issues. This is a person who has had a lot of trust issues, right? Because they were so self-sufficient, because they were out building a life they thought was going to bring them fulfillment, this immaterial life, right? They really didn't trust anybody, you included, right? There were a lot of trust issues, but they are shedding this illusion right now. I think that this separation, or this time apart, or this time of no communication has really opened their eyes to the fact that material matters are not all that's going to make them happy. They need more. They need you. They want love in their life, and they want love with you, and make a life with me. And they know that they have to shed those trust issues, that they have to give more balance to the relationship. And I think that that's all coming from shedding that illusion that they were happy not having anybody in their life. They're happy not having love in their life. They're happy just being kind of engrossed in their financial world. On that family issues, I think this is the person who really wasn't consistent in the past. A lot of empty promises, kind of hot and cold, almost made you feel that they were playing. They were playing with your heart, that they weren't truthful about giving you their cup of love. This having to devote time to whatever the family issues that they were dealing with, and whatever the codependency they had was, created a massive imbalance in their life. They were feeling very they were feeling all over the place. This was a person whose life was kind of upside down, literally upside down, like not balanced at all. But throughout all this, this is a person who has an immense amount of love for you. And it's true love. It's heartfelt love. I mean, just pure. And something that they haven't experienced before. And it could be that, they devoted time. Obviously, they had to devote time to family issues. They had to work, it's a codependency thing. They had to work on what they had to work. But the fact that they were reluctant to take all the love that you were offering was that they haven't felt this type of love. They haven't felt loved like this before. And so the way you made them feel scare them. All that love scare them. And they fell hard for you. They weren't expecting that. Mm-hmm. So they kind of kept coming back, and, it was a push and pull sort of game. They would come in really hot, leave really cold, kind of every time things got really serious and really, really deep in terms of emotions between you, this person pulled away. This person kind of just closed themselves off. But throughout this entire time, they see you as this beautiful person, this unbelievable person who brings them happiness. Like this person has not been happy with anybody else in the same way that you make them happy. And they were scared. They fell hard for you. Clarifying to talk to me further here. They don't want to walk away. They want to stick around. They are tired of running. They are the runner. They've been the runner in this relationship. And they're heartbroken. They are heartbroken. They want to come in and they want to offer you their cup of love. They want to offer you a small offer of love. But they don't know if it's going to be enough to bring you back or keep you around. They're very afraid. They're very afraid that they may have missed an opportunity with you. And they're, as I said, they are heartbroken. They are heartbroken. They don't want to run anymore. They want to come in and they want to talk to you, but they're afraid. They're afraid of whether or not you're going to hear them out and you're going to give them a second chance. I think that because they've been hot and cold, because they've pulled themselves away, you may be thinking that the reason why they stepped away is because they're seeing somebody else. There is another person involved here, but there isn't. This is a person who's just dealing with their own personal life right now. They're going through it. It's messy. They're having to keep things afloat and come up with some tough solutions for some personal problems. But because they had to not devote as much time to your dynamic, to the two of you, you feel that there is somebody else involved, and there isn't. This person is just heartbroken, and they're making ends meet right now. But they want to come in. They want to come in. They want to talk to you. They want to offer you some love, and they want to broach the subject of maybe a path forward. Let's start over. Let's build, you and I. But again, there's a lot of fear. They're in their heads a lot. On the clarifying part of the make a life with me, this is a person, as I said, they were very involved in their material world, and they don't no longer want to do that. They're starting to shift their mindset from all of that material stuff, the stuff, right? Having to have stuff, having to hold a certain financial status, having to have a certain amount of money. And they're trading that. They're opening themselves up for more vulnerability. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be unfair anymore, right? They know that they weren't fair with you in this relationship. But they're feeling weak right now. They don't know if there is a chance for the two of you to reconnect and to move things forward, for things to be rebuilt between you. And that's what scares them the most, right? They don't know how to pick up the pieces and to rebuild. They are in their mind, they have that lack mentality of I missed this opportunity and I can't make things right again. And that's really what's creating some anxiety for them. They don't know how to come forward. They don't know how to come up with a plan to make things work, to turn things around between you two. But they do see the error of their ways and the fact that they didn't really give you a fair and balanced time in the relationship. The fact that they had trust issues throughout and they guarded themselves. And they're trying to come up with some plan to turn things around. Yeah, whatever they are going through with their family, with their codependency, it's an end of a cycle. It's something they had to go through. It was part of a cycle that they were destined to have, and it really hurt them a lot. This was a very tough time for this person. Almost made them lose their mind. I mean, they went through it. This was a hurtful period for them in many, many ways, right? From the fact that they had to find solutions to tough problems, face some of deep and dark fears in their family issues, kind of deal with some codependency on their own personal end, and then the thought of losing you or perhaps losing you or having you walk away, all that love that you gave them not being there really created a lot of just anxiety and pain for this person. This person went through a very painful, dark period, but they're coming out of it. The worst is over. The worst is behind them. They've gone through the worst. The talk to me, one last clarification here, and again, it just goes along with everything that it's been shown to us before here. They are very afraid that you are going to reject them, that they're going to come in, that they're going to offer you this new beginning, this existential, let's build together, let's build an abundant future. I don't want to run anymore. I want to love you. But they're afraid that you're going to reject them, that you're not going to take their offer of love. And that's what's keeping them, very scared, keeping them away and not knowing how to approach you. They're fearful of this rejection. And on the make a life with me, they want to make a life, but they are terrified of a formal commitment. This is a person who has fear of commitment, fear of vulnerability. They perhaps in the past suffered a great heartbreak, or maybe went through a relationship that didn't work, perhaps a divorce or something like that. And so they are terrified of putting down the roots, of offering you a formal relationship. That's one of their biggest fear. And they know that you do want that relationship. And the fact that they feel that they are unable to give you that formal relationship that you want, that committed relationship, right? The conventional relationship, I should say, is what's really kind of going around in their minds and making them think that this might be a missed opportunity. They don't know how to approach you. They want to make a life with you, but they're not ready for settling down yet. They're not ready for that conventional relationship yet. They want to rebuild what you had. They want to take this slow, and they don't know that you're going to give them any more time, because you've been waiting for this person. You've been there for them, not getting anything back, really. Just giving love, pouring into their cup and emptying your own cup and not getting anything back in return. So they know that they want to make a life with you, but they are terrified of commitment. And it could be just because they are terrified of vulnerability, right? And they know they need to give you commitment if this is to work, right? And maybe that's what they are questioning. Why did you do this to me? They fell in love, you fell in love, and they don't want to miss the opportunity because you make them feel amazing. You are everything they ever wanted. But they know they have to break out of that cycle of fear of commitment. And that's hard for this person. Really, really hard. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. Hanged Man in reverse, King of Swords reversed, the Judgment, the Hermit, King of Wands, and Nine of Wands reversed. So yeah, this person has been going through a very cyclical period. They've been here before. This is a person who every time commitment, or every time their emotions get a little bit stronger, deeper, they run. They are always the runner. They haven't been able to truly be vulnerable and open themselves up. And so they have a tough time changing that mindset of, oh my God, I feel too much. I can't deal with this. I got to run. And they still, for as much work as they've been putting on, for as much as this work as the separation really helped them do, right? Because you kind of started their awakening process. They're still not there. They're still not seeing things from a different perspective. They're still doing the same things the same way, right? Kind of going through the cycle. But they're starting to being open to the thought of being more vulnerable. They're starting to think less, or to tackle this relationship less with their heads and more with their heart. They are kind of opening themselves up to vulnerability slowly. The thought of vulnerability is scaring them less and less. They do want reconciliation. They want to ask for forgiveness. They know they hurt you. They know that what they did to you was not fair. And they're coming in to ask for forgiveness, to ask for reconciliation. They've gone through this period where they went within. They assessed things. They evaluated things. They've been hiding from you and from the world. They've been in deep thought. They've been exploring parts of their life they didn't want to explore before. They were forced to, kind of go within and see. And that brought clarity. It told them, it taught them that they want you, that you are who they want. And they are coming in. They're coming in to charm the pants off of you, to really kind of almost like love bombing you. Like they're coming in to pour their heart out to you, which is almost going to seem, as I said, it's going to seem like they're love bombing you because it's going to be so much emotion, so much vulnerability, something that you haven't perhaps seen from this person, that it's going to shock you a bit. But they're coming in. They're coming in to pour their heart out to you. And they're trying to figure out how to move forward with you in their life. They don't want to have to compromise not having you as part of their life. So they've been thinking, they've been trying to come up with a plan. They've been assessing and trying to find out how is it that they're going to get you back into their lives. This is a beautiful reading. This is, it's a tough time for this person. They went through it. They had to kind of walk a tough path to come out with this clarity of, of you being the person they want, of, that relationship being important for them. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, I would love to hear your perspective. Please leave me a comment. If you hit that like button as well. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you all very soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.